first moved out here, I came from a very small town, and I kind of, you know, gang life kind of intrigued me. California had so many different minority groups that were all kind of clustered together at school, because where I come from, it's black and white. So this whole gang culture kind of intrigued me. So I thought, how can I be in a gang without really being in a gang? Chose graffiti. It's a crew, it's not a gang. It's gang-like, but it's not really a gang. You know, violence and organized crime aren't the primary focus. So that kind of spawned me into this fraternal brotherhood of graffiti and the crew and your friends and your brothers. And then from there, it was kind of a natural progression into kind of marketing or street marketing, because if you really think about it, graffiti is all about the struggle for fame and to be noticed and to do something different or better than the person next to you. And so it was kind of like, okay, we're out in the streets putting up our names or our crews. We can apply this towards kind of a different platform or a different medium, and it kind of just spawned into marketing. Gorilla One started two ways. First, it was primarily a marketing company. This was when hip hop was kind of emerging, and I started a hip hop street marketing company, Street Team. We wanted to be a street marketing company to bring hip hop to the masses and bring it to, you know, Beverly Hills, or bring it to areas where it wasn't, because at that time it was only kind of clustered up in very urban areas and only accessible to urban kids. And then the second piece of it is, once I had kind of the music scene started to die down, or there was more street teams that started popping up, and I was using a lot of graffiti artists to do the work, I was like, well, how can I bring graffiti artists around the world together? Because there was really no way to get graffiti artists together except for if there was a huge paint day, like at Levitt's or at a certain yard. And that was the only time that you'd get to go and you'd see graffiti artists from all around together. It was mostly like regionalized to your city where you were. And I was like, how can I bring all these kids together and kind of organize them? So me and Eclipse from 7th Letter and Ramin from 7th Letter, we started GorillaOne.com, which was basically kind of a graffiti portal, one of the first graffiti portals on the internet, where a kid in France or a kid in Germany could go online and see a production that someone had done that same day in Los Angeles. So that was kind of the original concept, and that site's 12 years old now, so it was obviously before its time. Now, who would have thought that, you know, coming from something that was illegal and like you were about to get arrested if you ever did it on the streets, to $15,000 painting in someone's backyard. So yes, it has become very influential for kids, because now graffiti is an accepted art expression. It's getting accepted to museums now. I'd say yes, it is kind of helping kids indirectly. Maybe it'll resonate with them that what they eat, what they drink, what they throw away does have an impact on the earth, and maybe potentially they'll consider glass over plastic. Because now graffiti is also starting to use bucket paint a little bit more than aerosol, because we do understand the impact that aerosol does have on the environment. It's impossible to alleviate aerosol from graffiti, but people are making some concessions to kind of adapt. You know, I think for me personally, I'm going to continue to do what I do. I think there'll always be a need to communicate to the masses, and that's what we do, whether it's through art, through online, through street team efforts. I'm gonna do what I do because there's always a need for what I do, especially when people are in a panic financially. They go to the true, trusted, sturdy methods of doing business, and I think that I offer one of those solutions. So I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm just gonna try and use it in different ways, you know, like, you know, we are doing a lot of cause-related stuff right now with some of the companies that we work for, because right now is the time that we need to make change, and we need to try and teach the younger kids beneath us that, you know, if you are not aware of the things that you do, there are repercussions to your actions. Maybe some philanthropy stuff will be in the future for us, as far as raising money to help save the oceans, or, you know, we did a Darfur Now tour, so I get a good feeling from that. So I'm probably gonna stick with that for a while.